Good morning, sunshines. It is Sunday, the 5th of May, and it is approaching 8 a.m. I've been up for about an hour and a half, I think, and I have been working away on the heel of this sock. So last night before I went to bed, I had just started the heel, just barely. I think I was 4 rows into it. Now I am pretty much finished with it. I will finish it and then I'm going to put it down because the boy child and I are going to the park probably in an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and we are going to do the 6 mile trek. So that will be my walking knitting. I am also going to spin. So the way that I did it last time I went to the park was I did the first half spinning and the second half knitting. And I think I'm going to do that again because I really want to spin, but I have been not following my self-appointed rules of spinning while I'm watching vlogs. So I will take the fiber for my alpaca silk fiber. We'll take that and I will attempt to, well, I will spin for the whole um, first 3 miles of the walk. And then I will knit on the sock. I think that I will make a lot of progress on the sock today. I don't necessarily think that I'll finish it, but it's already halfway finished. So I'm definitely not going to work on it after I finish the heel until I get to walking because I don't want to be walking and finish the project while that's going on. So you know how sometimes you make knitting mistakes and you have to decide if you're just going to roll with it or if you're going to fix it? So I picked this up after I finished the heel while I was editing yesterday's vlog, and I started in on the next section. You can see here I have 2 locking stitch markers, and on the other side, nope, that's the one I just showed you. So where am I trying to show you? I have 2 locking stitch markers. These are the locking stitch markers that I should have been working around. These are the locking stitch markers that I was working around. So instead of doing the short rows on the same side that I had been doing short rows, I did them on the opposite side. And I'm kind of like, I should probably rip it back, but I'm pretty far in the short rows, so I think I'm just going to call it a design feature, and it'll be fine. Who's going to know? Nobody. I will know, and now you will know because I told you, but my niece won't know, and nobody else will know, and I will just have one short row section that's on the opposite side. It's fine. And if it's not fine, I'll fudge it and make it be fine. Yeah, that's how that's gonna work. So one lone short row section over here. Oops. Feeling pretty spoiled. The boyfriend brought home breakfast. What did he bring? Donuts and mini donuts and pastries. Yes. Walking at Stony
Creek.
with this handsome kid.
I'm not handsome.
We are just past halfway through our beach walk. Oh, twisted. That's fun. Yeah, just past halfway. It is a really, really nice day for a walk, and I am only in my sports bra. I've never walked at the beach in just my sports bra ever in my life. This is a big deal because I have huge body image issues, so I feel like this is a huge win for me.
Hi. Hi.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Good.
Weep.
Meep. So I have spun almost all of the fiber I brought with me to the beach, and
I'm going to finish spinning out this little piece, and then I think that's probably enough to get me through the entire week of the knit along. Also really cool, I don't know if you can see her still. There's a lady up there with 2 dogs. So we were sitting taking a little break because Gabriel hurt his knee yesterday. And Gabriel pet her dogs, and she asked me if this was a top roll spindle. How cool is that? I've gotten a lot of strange looks from people while I've been walking, but not anybody who's known what spinning was. So that was really exciting for me. And now I am going to put away my spinning because we're a little past the halfway mark and work on knitting instead. Actually, I think I'm going to finish spinning this and then pull out my knitting.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yeah, that is probably a better idea. Okay, it only took me an extra half mile to finish the fiber that I wanted to spin. Good job, me. There's the boy child, not waiting for me. That's fine, I'll catch up. My legs are longer than his, and I don't have a knee injury. I miss having friends who played disc golf so that I could go to the disc golf course and walk, not play, but walk.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
We just got back from the party. Gabriel and I went for the walk, and that was really nice. And then we stopped by the library for about an hour, and then Gabriel said he was bored, so we decided we would leave the library a little bit earlier than anticipated to go to the party. It didn't start until 3. We showed up at 2:30. It was good that we did because I walked in and for ease of words, I'm from now on going to refer to my mom's boyfriend's daughter as my stepsister. My stepsister was like, "We're really behind," and I was like, "Okay, what do you need?" And so I just like made everything work before people got there, and it wasn't a big deal. I think that everybody there just wanted it to be so good that the stakes for them were up here and the stakes for me were right here. So I was like, it's not that big of a deal. Figure it out. And my mom had a freak out, and my stepsister couldn't handle it, so I handled that too. And I was like, look, it's all fixed.
Hey, Mom, what's the
And
name of your YouTube
Bunnyfish
channel?
Crafts.
Hey, Bunnyfish Crafts fans and Just Mara 33 fans, I want to show you what I got.
Yes, this is very important.
2 balloons.
Very awesome.
I want them to stay with me.
Yes. Those are her balloons. And you got a necklace.
Yeah.
So yeah, the party.
Also, I got a Waldo. And it has black and white hair with a ponytail. Her name is Dollface.
Why don't you go find Dollface? You can show her really quick.
Okay. Here's Dollface.
I'm so ready to
Alright, so
not do
here's
anything.
Lola's prize doll Dollface. Her hair is black. She has a ponytail in the back. And she has a 2-piece dress.
She's very
her
sparkly.
skirt is removable along with her sweater. And also she has shoes that has a strap on top of them.
Awesome. What series is she from?
She's from Series 2. I don't have Series 2 dolls yet, but now I do. I have one though. Dollface.
Very cool. Okay, go.
She's from Bling Series. And, oh, bye. Mwah.
Okay. That's way too much energy for me. My spoon meter is like way down here. I'm done. But it's 5 o'clock. It's okay for me to be done. I can be done now. So I'm going to knit. And I'm going to not do anything else. I'm going to knit and watch podcasts. That's going to be my evening. Hey everyone, last check-in of the night. It is poor lighting, per usual. Is this driving me crazy? Hold on. Okay. And I'm going to use the camera as a mirror. They're not hair cutting scissors. get that one in a second. So it was really cute to have that longer piece when I cut my hair a couple weeks ago, but now it's like an inch longer than it was then, so less cute to have that longer piece. Anyway, hubris. I have hubris. Do you remember on my podcast how I was talking about I don't get sunburned? Well, this isn't sunburned. It's just you can clearly see my sports bra has like straps crossing across the chest, so that'll probably be gone by tomorrow though. You probably won't be able to see that. Anyway, that's the way it always happens. Hubris always gets you. So let's talk about some crafty things. I'm in a much better mood, by the way. I was not in a great mood when I got home, not because of anything that happened. Everything during the day was fine, but that last moment of the recording, that is how I feel when I am in crowds of people. Just very like so today is Scrappy Sunday, and I have made 2 squares. This one right here, which is Premier Serenity Sock in violas, and this is White Birch Fiber Arts. Does this rainbow make my black look big? And this square just happened to be mostly black. So I did those. And then this is not Scrappy Sunday, but I made another Joanne sample. This is the waffle stitch, crocheted waffle stitch pattern. This is actually kind of cool. I might consider making something out of this in the future, or using it for random squares because it's not much extra work than just double crocheting. I finished the short row section on the trough, so where I was doing the short rows on the I moved the beginning of the section to the middle of the section and didn't notice. So I'm working away on that, and this marker down shows the progress that I made, which is just the deep part of the short row section. On the other side of the short row section, it looks like no progress because it's basically no progress over here. There's just 2 rounds over there that are extra. I'm so ready to be done with the noticeably marled yarn. I really want to be in the part where it's still marled, but it's way less noticeable. I'm ready for that. I was trying to get there today, but then I just I didn't feel like working on it anymore. What I have been working on a great deal is this sock. So as you can see, a lot of work went into this. I think that I am actually going to, I'm obviously in the middle of like changing out colors, but I think I'm just going to, my next color is white, so I think I'm just going to do the ribbing, the cuff in the white because it's almost to the toe length. And I think I'm going to do about 15 rounds of the white cuff, so this won't be finished tonight because I think I'm going to do a 1x1 rib, which means a sewn bind off, and I'm not going to do that. I already know I can get to that point, but I'm not going to do it, and I don't even know if I'll get to that point. I will be working on this sock while I'm editing though, so it's possible that I could get to that point and have this be finished tonight. If I do, I'll put in a picture at the very, very end. I'm holding this needle here because it's when you do the sew and bind off, the last round is a setup round where you knit the knit stitches onto one needle, purl the purl stitches onto a separate needle, and then once you finish that round, you Kitchener them together. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I really like the way this sock is, the way it looks. I really, really enjoy that. I didn't end up breaking any yarn here to change out the heel. I just went with the red because I wanted to do red toes and heels because those are the places that get the most wear and would look the most dirty. Especially because these are for my boyfriend for Christmas and he is really hard on his socks. I have also been working on the other Scraposaurus sock just a little bit. The train's going in the background. I'm sorry if that's annoying. That's just a fact of life where I'm at, where I live. Our city is surrounded on 3 sides by a train. So they go through several times a day. Anyway, I was talking about, I don't know if it was on the podcast or on a vlog, about wanting to take fingerless mitts to the field trip tomorrow, and I still plan on doing that. I am going to wind the yarn tonight, and then I have 2 other skeins that I kind of want to wind. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight though. Maybe I'll do that in the morning before school. I'm definitely winding the mitts yarn tonight though. I'm not leaving that until morning just in case. But then I was like thinking, oh my gosh, what if that's not enough knitting? It's totally enough knitting for the field trip. I'm fairly positive I can't finish both mitts before we get back to the school. And I will definitely have other projects waiting in my car at the school. But then I was like, well, let me just get this sock to a point where I don't have to carry around this yarn, which I'm going to be using which I used for the toe, I'm going to use for the heel and the cuffs. This is Cattails yarn. I want to say it's the Sphinx base. It's the 75-25 base. I have a little bit of yarn tanglement going on. It's fine. This is the red Aja colorway. This is the brown Aja colorway. And I'm using all of the Aja colorways to make a pair of socks. So this is my leftover brown from Chaotic Neutral. So yeah, I just want to be able to not carry the brown because this is what I'm taking with me to walk around the zoo. This little fanny pack my sister and I found at Meijer on that first day that we went to the park to walk this season. She has I think she got a catacorn one. So we couldn't both have catacorns, so I took a cat and some glasses. It's really, really cute. But I didn't want to take that red ball of yarn because I want to have enough room for the cake, for the fingerless mitts, and the 3 minis of yarn that I'm using for the sock right now. Yeah. There's something else I need to talk about. I don't remember. I feel like maybe. Oh well, it's not that important, obviously. So that is my last check-in. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.